Hello students, welcome back to the classes of business studies. We were studying chapter number 2, the forms of business organizations, and today's part 3 of the chapter. We have studied one form that is called the sole proprietorship form of business, and today we will discuss the joint Hindu family business or Hindu undivided family business. This is a common form of business in India. This is a unique form which is found in India and it is governed by the Hindu law. The business carried out by the members of a Hindu undivided family is known as Hindu family business. This kind of business is not governed by Industrial or Companies Act, but it is governed by the Hindu Succession Act which exists under Hindu law. ठीक है, तो हिंदू लॉ क्या है? हमारा जो हिंदूज का पुराना मनुस्मृति एंड एवरी अदर सैक्रेड टेक्स्ट के थ्रू जो हमारा हिंदू लॉ है बेस्ड ऑन आर एंशियंट कल्चर, उसके बेसिस पे बना है हिंदू सक्सेशन एक्ट. एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट एक्ट देयर एग्जिस्ट अ ट्रेडिशन कि बिजनेस फैमिली अगर एक करती है तो आगे जो भी उनकी फैमिली में आगे लीगल एयर्स आते जाएंगे दे विल गेट टू पार्टिसिपेट इन दैट बिजनेस. सो अ बिजनेस विच इज़ रन by a family, a Hindu family business is that. So basically there are two conditions for the existence of joint Hindu family business. The very first thing is there must be at least two male members in the family, and secondly there should be some ancestral property, some traditional property, some property which belongs to the uh, ancestry of them, which belongs to their fathers and forefathers. तो ये दो कंडीशंस फुलफिल होनी चाहिए एंड अगर फिर वो बिजनेस करते हैं दैट विल बी कवर्ड अंडर जॉइंट हिंदू फैमिली बिजनेस. द ancestral property is inherited by the male members of Hindu undivided family. The members who share the ancestral property and who are entitled to get share in the profit of joint Hindu family business are called co-partners. तो जो लोग बिजनेस करते हैं जॉइंट हिंदू फैमिली में those are called co-partners because they have a share in profit but also in the property which is their ancestral property. Now coming to the features of Hindu undivided family, we will study about four features. The very first being formation. So इसको अगर हम फॉर्मेशन में बात करते हैं तो फॉर्मेशन के लिए यू डोंट हैव टू डू वेरी लॉन्ग सीक्वेंस ऑफ फॉर्मेलिटीज. The only thing is required that is there must be two male members and there should be some ancestral property. ठीक है ना. इट इज गवर्न बाय हिंदू सक्सेशन एक्ट 1956. इन अ जॉइंट हिंदू फैमिली बिजनेस आपको एग्रीमेंट नहीं करना बिकॉज यू आर नॉट डीलिंग विद एनी आउटसाइडर. जो बिजनेस ओनर है दे आर ऑल पार्ट ऑफ अ सिंगल फैमिली ओनली. तो जैसे किसी फैमिली में अ बेबी इज बॉर्न ही बिकम्स अ पार्टनर ऑफ दैट बिजनेस. ठीक है. तो इट इज बाय द बर्थ एंड नॉट बाय द वे ऑफ एग्रीमेंट. तो फॉर्मेशन के लिए यू डोंट हैव टू एग्री विद सम आउटसाइडर बट जो वहीं के फैमिली मेम्बर्स हैं उन्हीं के आपस में एग्रीमेंट से बिजनेस स्टार्ट जाता है एंड नाउ देन whosoever will be born in that family will become a part of that business. But condition क्या है? There should be at least two members and there should be some ancestral property. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट आता है कंट्रोल. सो to control the business you have to select a leader and the leader will be the senior most member. That can be a male member or a female member also. Earlier it was only a male member who can become karta, that means a business controller, but now it has been changed. So the senior most member of the family will be called karta and he will be the one who will manage and control the business. Only the karta has the legal rights to enter into contract with outsiders. He or she only takes the decision for the business. बाकी मेंबर्स केवल बिजनेस में पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं, मैनेज कर सकते हैं, बट दे कैन नॉट कंट्रोल, दे कैन नॉट टेक डिसीजंस विच आर अगेंस्ट द डिसीजन टेकन बाय कर्ता. कर्ता विल बी द ओनली वन हु हैज़ द पावर्स टू डू सो. So accordingly when it comes to liability, so Karta is the only one who is managing and controlling the business, so he will be the one who has unlimited liability. That means in case of loss, the Karta's personal property can also be claimed and the liability of the rest of the members is limited. बाकी मेंबर्स क्योंकि कंट्रोल नहीं कर रहे हैं बिजनेस, दे आर जस्ट पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन द मैनेजमेंट, दे आर जस्ट पार्टिसिपेटिंग इन रनिंग द बिजनेस, बट दे आर नॉट actually taking the control. So their liability is limited up to the extent of property in the business. जितना उनका हिस्सा है उतनी उनकी liability रहेगी, उससे ज़्यादा लाइबिलिटी उनकी नहीं है, बट द कर्ता हैज़ अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी. दैट मीन्स इन केस ऑफ लॉस, इफ बिजनेस एसेट्स आर नॉट सफिशिएंट, then his personal assets can also be claimed. And important thing being minor member. Minor is someone who is of age which is less than 8, which is less than age of majority. Like in India it is 18 years. So 18 साल से कम का जो भी इंसान होता है, that is minor. Now the Indian Contract Act states that you cannot enter into agreement with a minor. कि आप किसी बच्चे के साथ में, किसी 18 साल से कम के इंसान के साथ you can never enter into a contract. But Hindu Succession Act is not governed by the agreement but by birth. हिंदू अनडिवाइड फैमिली बिजनेस जो है, दैट इज़ अ फैमिली बिजनेस. फैमिली बिजनेस वर्क करता है बाय द बर्थ. आप उस फैमिली में अगर बर्थ लेते हैं, यू बिकम अ मेंबर ऑफ दैट फैमिली. एग्रीमेंट होता है विद आउटसाइडर. व्हेन यू आर डीलिंग विद सम आउटसाइडर पार्टी, you have to do an agreement, and in that you have to be of age of maturity. You have to be at least 18 years old to enter into a contract. But in case of joint in the family business, it is by birth. So whenever a person is born, a baby is born in a family, he or she becomes the part of that particular business. So there is no restriction for a minor to become a member in the joint Hindu family business. So this is it for today. This was the joint Hindu family business, which is a unique category of business prevailing in India only. So till then, take care and have a great day.